RV there yet? Is it worth it? Have you ever wanted to grab a group of your closest friends and pile into an RV and embark on an unforgettable road trip filled with laughter, panic, and no short amount of rage? Then RV There Yet might be the perfect game for you. Or if you've been spying out this game for a while and you've been wondering whether or not this game is worth playing or worth paying for or not, I aim to answer that exact question just for you. I'll be using a few key metrics to put together a subjective opinion to create a resource that I hope will be useful to you, specifically you, and hopefully it can help answer the question, is RV There worth it? So let's go ahead and start with our first metric, and that's the price. As of the time of posting this video, the MSRP of RV There Yet is $7.99 USD. That makes it the lowest priced game I've evaluated for this series, and that alone might be enough to answer the question for some. But there are some other metrics that I want to dive into that will really determine if that $7.99 is actually as good as it seems, so let's go ahead and get to the next part, and that is average play time. Now this section of the video, specifically for RV There Yet, can be a little bit different from player to player, especially determined by who and when you're playing this game. But the average that I've seen and what I've found, and from my own personal experiences of doing a full playthrough of this game, you'd expect anywhere between 4 to 8 hours. Now once again, that is hyper dependent on who you're playing with, as I will touch on in a later section. So if things go a little bit awry, you can expect around the 10-hour mark. For some people. but the average you can expect, especially if you're really good at video games, then you can probably expect the lower amount, 4 to 5. Which means we have some math to do. So if we decide to go for the median between that 4 to 8 hour mark and go for 6 hours, that means we have 6 hours of gameplay on average for a $7.99 price tag. That means you're paying roughly $1.33 per hour of playing this game on average. That about actually hits the mark of everything else I've reviewed so far, but that can also be swayed or shifted based on our next section, and that is replayability. So just how replayable is RV There Yet? Depends. It's a big old depends. Because honestly, if you finish the game, I don't think you'll ever touch this game again. Personally, once I've completed RV There Yet, I have no desire to ever touch this game. Ever. Unless they do a DLC or an update. Now, if you haven't completed or you don't complete the game and you decide to continue a run with either a different group or go back with the same group and, play it in small bursts, then the replayability actually goes up a little bit. But it just depends on whether or not you finish it. So on the scale of you absolutely won't to you absolutely will, I'm giving the replayability of RV There Yet a maybe? It's about halfway in between the two. Now, average playtime and replayability are highly dictated by whether or not you enjoy the game, which brings us to our next section, how fun is it? This section is honestly the most subjective there is in this video, but it's honestly to me the most important, because if you're going to play games, you want to have fun with them, right? And it acts as a pseudo review for this video as well, so let's go ahead and dive into how fun is RV There Yet. This game can be either infuriating or the best experience of your life, if you pick the right people.
All right, everyone ready? They're going back. Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh no! We away. I'll just be upfront with it. I had a blast with this game, but I also had a very incredible group of friends to play this game with. So if you don't have a group, or if you're nervous about the type of people that you're playing with, it's going to be miserable. It is such a highly cooperative and dependent game on others that if you don't have a group of friends that you trust, or a group of friends that you know can get the job done, you're not going to have a good time. Whether that difficulty is funny and hilarious and brings in lots of laughs is also kind of a big factor. To start off this game, you're ending up in a campsite, stuck with your group of friends in an RV that needs a lot of repair work. Now, the path to get home is collapsed, so you have to go all the way around the backside of the mountain to go home and reach the highway. This is where the hilarity and the challenges commence. You have to quite literally winch the RV up different parts of the mountain through very treacherous landscapes and, a little bit of a spoiler, a volcano, in order to get through the mountain pass into safety. Now, along the way, you gotta find some amazing little Easter eggs in the form of cassette tapes and hats and all kinds of things, and a nice fun little subplot from a man named Austin. And I'm going to leave it at that because I think it's more exciting to follow it on your own than for somebody else to tell you what's going on. This was one of the most exciting experiences I've had with a video game in a long time, especially a cooperative one that can lead to a lot of frustration. I could foresee how things could go terribly wrong if you weren't with a friendly group of people, but just having that close-knit group of friends just makes it even better. Some might actually just call it a peak copycat with an RV involved with it, but I don't think that quite does it justice just with how different this game feels. Now, the downside of this game is that there is only currently one route, so once you finish that route, you're kind of just done. You don't feel the desire to do anything else within the game. That could change in the future with patches or DLC or what have you, but as it stands, once you're done with the game, you're kind of just done. That being said, when you finish this game, if you finish this game, it is one of the most satisfying conclusions to a game I have had in a very long time. And when you're riding down that highway for the last, the credits, for the roll credits, it is just, it's bliss. It's amazing. So where would I place this game on a scale from terrible to excellent? I'm actually going to give this game excellent, the highest on the scale we can go. That being said, it's time to wrap this up and come to a conclusion. So in summary of RV There Yet, with a price tag of $7.99, averaging out about $1.33 per hour played of this game, unless you choose to play it longer or replay it, which has a replayability scale of maybe. With the amount of fun being excellent, I absolutely would say RV There Yet is worth it. The game's low price tag is highly encouraging with an experience that is undeniably exciting as long as you have the right group to play it with. That being said, if you've played this game, let me know what your thoughts are. If you plan to play this game, tell me about your experiences because I would love to hear them. If you could like this video to let me know that you like seeing these kinds of videos and I can make more of them, that would be awesome. And if you could do me a huge favor and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. As for this video, that's all I got for you today, and I will see you in the next one.